Hey guys, I'm not sure if anyone is here yet. I basically had a few minutes. I lost. Okay, sorry. This is very awkward for me because I'm filming in my car. I'm not used to it, but we're just trying to film this as soon as possible and talk about choice. I kind of want to wait till we get some people in the room here with us, and I need to figure out how to see the chat with everyone. Um, oh, there it is. Hey, Amy. Hey, sorry the lighting is so bad in here. I'm filming in my car. Pop-up was a hot mess today. Yes, pop-up was a mess. Like, I tried to log on earlier today, and then it told me that my wait was over an hour. Hey, Jenny. Hey, Rita. Sorry if I'm missing one's comment. I'm trying to scroll up and see who all's here. Hey, Kristen. Hope you're having a good day. Cheyenne, rant time. Yeah, let's talk about what happened with pop-up. Let's talk about choice. I hope everyone can hear me okay. Um, my normal filming setup, we have had to completely tear apart because my filming space is in our soon to be tiny home, but we have had some issues with it that we're trying to take care of before we move it. And so everything is completely down, and I don't have anywhere to put anything. And yeah, in the house, my friend has her kids, and it's so loud in there, so we don't try to film in the house at all. Jen, she got everything that she wanted. That's awesome. Wasn't impressed with the sale. I I tried to look at the sale. I got in right when it first opened, and I had a couple of seconds. I switched it to the highest price items just to see what they were going to be discounted to. And then I was with my mom today, and I got distracted for something, and next thing I know, it said, "Hey, you're booted, and you're gonna have to wait over an hour to look at it." And so I was just like, "Nah, there's not anything I really need that bad. I'll just wait and come back later whenever it's a little bit more calm." But yeah, because I can't film in there, can't film in the house, it's just a mess. So I'm hanging out in the car. Hey, Angie. Mine said the same thing. I had a 12-minute wait, and then it said over an hour wait. Yeah, it was so weird. I went from having no wait at all to over an hour. I ended up not buying anything today. Like, I haven't even gone back and checked it, but I've been seeing comments on Instagram, people upset about it. And if y'all see Devin working in the background, um, you know, I would say ignore it, but it's kind of hard to ignore whenever they're in the video. Jen, I literally screamed when it went down and my cart was empty. That sucks. That is horrible. So Ashley chose the Dominique Cosmetics palette. Yes, I'm so glad that the new palette, the transition palette, I hope I get that in my box. Like my PR box, so I can get it right away because I want to try that one so bad. But they have Lorac shadows in there, and I love Lorac shadows. I love their formula, and their palettes are so pretty. I've got like, I wasn't able to write down any notes because along with everything being packed up, like all of my writing utensils are packed up. So I took like screenshots of what the choices were. Um, we're just gonna go over those and talk about it. Mine never gave me a wait time. It just never let me in and anything. Sorry, I'm slow reading these comments. They pop up for a second and immediately go away because I'm on my cell phone. It just never let me add anything to my cart. Hey Angie, how are you doing? DZ, oh, I'm so glad you got that palette. The Lorac palettes are only $10. They lied about the price. Which Lorac palettes are they? I know most of the time, like there's like a gold unzipped palette that costs a pretty good bit. But, I mean, that was a while. I don't know what they've released recently. Boxycharm has the worst IT. Um, they've got to work out some issues. I'm hoping that since they have partnered up with, or they were bought by Ipsy, I'm hoping that they'll start to get some of the software issues worked out, but it's going to take a while. The unzipped palettes, yes, those are so good. Out of stock on many choices, didn't buy anything in pop-up, so disappointed. Yeah, I know they had some good things. I really wanted to see the price of that the massager, the one that he had it listed for like men, like a men product, which I would probably use it on Devin because he's got a bad back and the back of his left leg gives him some issues, so I was considering that to just, you know, use for him. And the OPV palette was in choice. Yeah, so let's go ahead and talk about some of the choice items. I want to start with base box. So, let's see. Wait. Wait, was the OPV palette in choice? Or did I misread that and it was in pop-up? Ashley, I spent over $100 on pop-up. It's an addiction. It really is. It is seriously an addiction. It was $149. Ah! Oh no. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to scroll the comments, but they're like right beside my camera, so if it goes black for a second, it's because I'm trying to mess with the buttons. Okay, it wasn't a choice for me. Where was the palette originally advertised? Like, I don't have my notes with me. I should have brought them. But the products for the base box, Kat Von D is in there again, or KVD, Vegan Beauty, wherever you want to call it. We've got the Dazzle Stick eyeshadows. And I feel like I'm off about this, but I don't remember base box letting us have a choice before. Did we have a choice last month for base box? I thought it was just for the premium box. Or maybe I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. I picked my choice before the website crashed. Wait, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that. If you weren't able to get onto the website at all, because I remember I was looking at my phone and I was like, well, there's an hour-long wait. I want to see what the choices were, and the website wouldn't even come up. It was a wait just to go to that. I think that's an issue they're going to have to work out if they're going to do the choice and pop-up. Maybe not do it at the same time. Let people go in there and do the choice first, and then maybe the next day do pop-up. We had choice for base. See, I love this. I'm going live and I'm all scatterbrained. I can't think of anything. Devin's cooking hamburgers. I like that he's a grilling man. I don't like operating the grill if I can help it. And then we have a eyeshadow palette from Maven Beauty. That one just looks like a bunch of shimmers in the picture I'm seeing online. They had a self-tanner, and I know some people don't like the self-tanners. I went in and did my choice at 5. I'm just saying that the people who were having issues with the website was this morning, or I guess it was early afternoon. I was able to choose after 1 p.m. They'll never fix it. First, they should start with customer service and shipping. Okay. I think one thing with their customer service, I really wish that they had not taken away the website online. You have to go through their portal and answer all these different questions, and in hopes that it gets you to a section where you can send a private message to them. I mean, I've done customer service for Lowe's. I actually did social media customer service for Lowe's. And even if you go to their social media team, then they'll tell you to go to the Help Me page. And we didn't operate that way. We took care of the customer right then through DMs. We would go ahead and get their contact information, go ahead and get all these details about their experience, and then we take care of the issue right then. You know, just go ahead and knock it out, help them out, because a lot of times it's a really quick thing to take care of instead of, hey, love, go to this website. Have a great day. Let us know if we can help with anything else. Sorry, I had to rant just for a second. But they had a self-tanner in the base box. This is from Isle of Paradise, the High Glow Body Hyaluronic Self-Tan Serum. I love the Isle of Paradise self-tanners that we got before. I went trying to buy some of those up from people. I was able to do premium and Luxe choice at 12 before it crashed. I didn't get to shop pop-up until around 2:30 or 2:45. Oh, thank you. I haven't done live in a while. I wish Boxycharm had a phone number. That would make things a lot easier if it was like for, you know, basic things. If it was something that was more complicated, then maybe it takes people's contact information. You know, refer them to, like, if they had a supervisor or something. But I know it takes a while to get those things, and, like, where I worked at Lowe's, it was a Fortune, I want to say 50 company. It was 500, but I think it was 50. And just something. Sally and Tracy still haven't gotten their boxes. I'm sorry. My April box came in May. I've been hearing a lot of people say that on some of my recent unboxing videos. People were like, well, I still haven't gotten my box. They used to send them out. We would get them at my house around the 14th, and it's been pushed back further and further. I don't get my paid boxes until the end of the month now. JoJo says I'm still waiting on this month's box. I spent $125 in pop-up. I'm going to have to live vicariously through you, Denise. Like, let us know what you chose. Okay. Let's go ahead and talk about some of the things that were in the base choice were items that were in other boxes, like the Flirtatious Luxe Cosmetics, the Monarch Lash Pack, that was in choice. We've got the Skin Ink Supplement Bar, My Daily Dose of Glow, and I think that was a choice last month, or it came in boxes this month, so you could choose it for your box next month, and then the first, are you being a creep? I'm sorry, Devin just pulled up beside me, just staring at me. Not pulled up, just walked up. He's out here cooking. I'm glad one size wasn't the palette. I just got that one in my Ipsy box. Yeah, I was totally off on that. I thought the choice was going to be the eyeshadow palette, but thankfully it was the liquid eyeshadows and then the under eye patches. I didn't even know he had eye patches. I love the Moxie choice. Yes. I'm so glad. It wasn't the full pack that I was seeing online that I put a picture up in my video. It was like a set. Like one pair of lashes and then you had some other things with it. The Glam Glow Cleanser wasn't a choice for me, and neither was the palette for base box. I was confused. Like, and I misspoke. The OPV, I'm looking through the pictures that I saved, and I don't see that listed, so I apologize for that. The eyeshadow palette they had as a choice in the base box was from Maven Beauty, and I've not tried enough from Maven Beauty to have an opinion of them yet. But hold on. The Glam Glow Cleanser, that one must have gone really fast. I've heard several people say they weren't able to choose it, and that's what they were wanting. Yeah, it's one set of lashes, and you get some extra stuff like a little kit. I wanted that OPV palette. See, a lot of people came back on my video yesterday and told me that that was actually in pop-up before, and they got it and that they loved it. So that one, like, I saw some pictures online that made it not look that great, but everyone's been giving really good reviews for it, and the pictures that the brand themselves put out looked amazing. But we have a pharmacy item as choice in base box, the Honey Grail Ultra Hydrating Face Oil, and that's a repeat item too, I think. Able Skincare Hyaluronic Acid Age Recovery Night Cream. I've never heard of that brand. They didn't have all the shades for the Natasha Denona foundation. I've got my sugar gliders in here with me too. I'm not going to get them out. I shouldn't have even said anything. I'm afraid they'll get out in the car. I just keep them with me on my days off, and that way we bond a little bit. The NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil, and they had a bunch of different shades. They had some pretty nude shades, some vampy colors. Pop-up had juice beauty drinks you can't find anywhere for less than $35, and it's only $6. Oh, that's pretty cool. I bought the OPV palette in last. Okay, Denise, you may have commented on my video. Can you let us know what you thought of that palette? Because so many people have been going, like, want that palette so bad. Did anyone choose the Natasha Denona foundation? I'm scared to see what the shade looks like in person. Okay, I agree with you about the Natasha Denona foundation. I'm not good at picking my shade. Every time I have picked what I thought was going to be my shade, ends up really bad. Their stuff is either too yellow. The neutral is just fine, but it ends up still looking yellow on me for some reason. Choice items are not at all good for Luxe. Very disappointing. Base has been kicking butt with choice. Okay, yeah, let's talk about Luxe. So for choice option number 1 on Luxe, you could choose the Luxe brush set. And that one is so pretty. But they had a eyeshadow palette from Smashbox. It's the Cover Shot palette. I don't know if you guys can see it. That is so pretty. I love how my face, the color changed when I put this up. This camera, or my phone, is so bad. And you could also get a Benefit Cosmetics Brow Styler, eyebrow pencil, and powder duo. Yeah. I wanted to choose the foundation, but the shade I thought that was mine was gone. I don't, that foundation, that foundation is definitely not my favorite. They're sending it to me in my PR. They let me pick out a shade for it, but I still don't know if that shade's gonna work for me, since you can't actually go into a Sephora and get shade matched anymore. How do you know what type of undertone you are? I don't wear foundation, but I like to try, but I don't know where to start. Um, you're supposed to be able to tell like the color of your wrists. That's supposed to, I'll try to put a link in the video after this is uploaded and finished. Um, in case anyone's curious, I'm not the best person to ask about it, so that's why I want to put up a link instead. I would hate for someone to choose it based on my recommendation and then it's not right. Go to Sephora and get matched. They weren't doing shade matching for a while. I don't know if they've changed that now. Why don't they let us choose 2 items? Why don't they let us choose 2 items from all the products rather than separate into 2 categories? I know the reasoning behind that. They only have like, whenever they send out those little surveys, the survey spoilers, they use that to gauge how much of a product to order whenever they're preparing for this. And I think depending on how much it is, if there's enough of it, it'll go into choice 1, and then if there's fewer of it, it's going to go into choice 2. My sister's got shade matched about 2 weeks ago. Okay, good. I did not know that. The red Natasha Denona foundation is good for pink skin tone. I chose a red undertone this time. I'm pretty positive. Or did I do neutral? I can't remember. They asked me this a couple weeks ago. It said the Laura Mercier primer was out of stock when I chose before it went down, and I was bummed. I was kind of surprised to see that product in there. Like, that's some good stuff. But the other things for Luxe, choice number 2, they have a superfood face mask from 4 Sigmatic. Never heard of that. From the Lifestyle Company, we have a purifying sage mist. From The Word, it's a woke. My picture's blurry, so I may have misread that. But it's a cool steam eye mask. Sunglasses. I that's a lifestyle item. The Luxe box is a lifestyle box, so I kind of get that. But I kind of wish, don't put sunglasses in the box. I don't want sunglasses unless I really need them. If I ever got a real nice pair of sunglasses, I'm the world's worst at keeping them. I'll lose them most of the time. So I don't know if it would be a good choice for me. And then the last item for choice number 2 was the Moxie Lash. Oh, and it's called the Sassy Luxe Bundle. The premium box looks good with sunglasses. I don't know. I don't get why they had sunglasses. I buy my own. See, sunglasses, it's such a personal thing. Like, I don't agree with them putting jewelry in the box yet, because, like, I got a pair of earrings, I think in December. My ears aren't even pierced. I can't use those earrings. I would rather it be a choice item and that's it, instead of it actually coming to you. Like, I didn't choose it and it still showed up in my box. I wanted another Tower 28 spray. Yes, I've been using that spray. Like, I've actually got it in my box. Or not my box, my bag, my purse. I keep it with me. Just because, like, on days where I'm not wearing any skincare. No. That's something else. Sorry. That one I keep on my vanity whenever I'm doing my skincare. I keep a face mist in my purse. That way I can kind of spritz myself throughout the day if I need it. Whew, it's getting hot in this car. So choice number 1 for premium, we had the Dominique Cosmetics Transition Palette, and I'm so glad that was a palette and not one of the others that I had. And you could either choose that or a mascara from Marc Jacobs. I've never tried a mascara from them before. I may take a break from Boxycharm for some time again after this mess. Ipsy was a bad influence and cheapened Boxy. I think the experience has changed a little bit since they took over. They've got some things to work out. I wonder if Joe has to, like, because the other guy is mostly in charge, I wonder if some things are like a final say from Ipsy instead of Boxycharm like it used to be. Don't know if it is. It's just something I've always thought about since it happened. So there's a blush from Laura Mercier. There's 2 primers from Laura Mercier. Every time I see Laura Mercier, I keep wanting to say, like, La Mercier. Like, say it all funny. Hey, Jessica. Lynn, I picked the mascara because I don't need another palette. Yeah, actually, I went through and did a declutter of all my mascaras, and I got rid of a bunch. Stuff that I had opened from previous boxes, and I ended up throwing away right away. Like open them once, and I just put them back in the drawer, so whenever I did my declutter, so many good mascaras got thrown away. So now I'm actually short on them because I wasn't going to use any of them. I just didn't realize that that's what I was doing. Hey Teresa, I think Luxe should be better because it's the most expensive, but I'm thinking about canceling my Luxe and just getting base. Luxe, I actually canceled Luxe back whenever Kylie Skin was in it. A long time ago. I've just been doing the base and premium. I even had a second account and I canceled that too. Unless there's something very specific that I want, but because they've got the pop-up and add-ons and everything, a lot of times those wow items that are in the Luxe box, you can just buy them. Any updates to catch me up on what you guys talking about? We're just talking about what happened with the pop-up today, choice, some of the choice items, what everyone chose, and why. I canceled Luxe in December and just have base and premium. Yeah, I mean, if they end up coming up with something that, like one specific item that I just really, really want, and that one item is worth more than the total value of the box, or I mean, if it's worth more than $50, I'll go ahead and sign back up for Luxe. But it has to be something very specifically catching my attention. Until then, I'll just stay on base. Jayla. Okay, Jayla. My sugar glider is named Jayla. I have 2 of them. One is Yuki and the other is Jayla. I love the name Jayla. Still waiting for my base box. I'm going back up and reading some of the comments. What shade did you choose in the NARS lip pencil? If that was one of your choices, ladies. I didn't choose a lip pencil. I'll let Boxycharm choose that one for me. I'm canceling Luxe again. It doesn't have good items this month. I would normally tell people, don't worry, like, don't cancel Luxe in case something's really good comes up. But we still have time. We still have a couple of weeks till the end of the month, and if there's not anything that really just catches my attention crazy, then I don't get it. Like the choice items, everything for choice 2. I mean, the Moxie Lash, that one was pretty good, but I have a bunch of lashes, and then the Luxe brush set. It's not things that I need. It's something that would be cool if I had it. Still waiting on a pop-up item from April. Hey, okay, can we have just a little bit of a mini rant, or at least my mini rant, because I don't know if anyone else is having this experience. Whenever you go to the charm shop and you place your orders and stuff, do you guys actually get your orders? I have placed so many orders with Boxycharm, and it'll be in process, and I don't hear anything for the longest time, and then I'll contact and be like, hey, dude, what's up? Like, I'll go through the portal and stuff to, like, I'll click all the different options to where it finally tells me, hey, we'll look into your order. What's your order number? And then they'll come back and say, oh, we ran out of stock. Sorry, we didn't tell you that. So we're going to refund you. And then they actually gave me a link to a secret charm room. And then I went in there and everything was sold out but one item. So I've not been able to actually use my charms in probably 4 months. It's rare that they have something that I just, well, not rare, but it doesn't happen that often when they have something that I didn't already get in a previous box. And whenever they have something that's really good, like especially the Swell bottle, I wanted that bottle, that water bottle, so bad, and then they just canceled it. But it makes me a little bit concerned because I wait patiently, wait for it to come out, because I know they don't always give you shipping. Sometimes they'll just show up, and then by the time I'm finally like, okay, I'm done with this, then it's out of stock, and I'm starting to wonder if I need to go ahead and contact them like preemptively, like right away, and be like, dude, where's my order? Where's my order? Like shipping? I don't know. Like, I don't want to be a jerk about it, but I'm just curious. Anyone else upset that a lot of the good stuff sells out so fast on pop-up? I've been hearing that a lot. I'm hoping that they're not having issues with people buying like 15 of a good item. They either have a cap or they should have a cap. So like you can only get 2 per item. Or 3, you know, like a reasonable number. Someone posted a picture of their order on a Facebook forum, and they had ordered like 30 of the pharmacy cherry eye balms, and they were just going to resell them. They weren't actually going to be using them. I think they addressed that issue since then, but I'm not 100% positive. They resell on Facebook, highly price it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to shame someone for trying to make some extra cash, but at the same time, maybe let other people have a chance to look at it before you buy it all up. And if they would do that cap and like I'll use this as an example. Jeffree Star Cosmetics, you can only buy 2 of each item per like address. I don't know if it's email address or physical address, but if you try to place any extra orders for those items, they'll cancel it out and refund you your money. I ordered something on the charm room and I never got it. They ended up giving me a refund, but I find there's never anything good in the charm room, and if there is, it's sold out very fast. It does. The last good item I was able to get from the charm room was the Violet Voss Flamingo palette. Yeah, so I forgot to say what was going on with premium. Hey, babe.
Hello.
Are you coming to clean out my car?
Yeah.
You're so nice. He's a keeper. I was so excited I got to add the Natasha Denona Cranberry palette. Oh my gosh, I missed out on the Cranberry palette. Where my Instagram account got hacked and my Facebook account, because they were linked, both accounts kind of got hacked. I had my debit card associated with it because I would use it for some promotion on Facebook. I had to cancel everything, and I didn't get my replacement card in time, and I totally missed out on my premium box that had my choice. I had my choice confirmed for that cranberry, or whichever one, the Natasha Denona one. Oh, I'm so sad. I see people swatching that online, and I'm just like, one day I'm just going to buy it. It's so pretty. Hey, Alexis. So, premium box. So, the other choice items that we have, well, I already talked about Laura Mercier, Natasha Denona, one size. So, the eyeshadow palettes, are they the unzipped? Yeah, they're the unzipped palettes. Sorry this picture is really blurry. But yeah, they're nude palettes. I really like their formula. Desiree says, every time she orders from pop-up, something always happens to at least one item. It gets canceled because it ran out of stock. That happens more often than it should. There should be a cap on there, like whenever they get close to, maybe, say they have 100 of an item, as an example, it should stop at probably 75. Like, they should have some kind of number built in for it to stop. That way, in case there's any pending orders, or if, like, people's stuff get broken and they have to replace it, they should have. Hurry, you only get 20 minutes to shop. Yes, 20 minutes. You get 20 minutes to shop at pop-up. I'm going to spend 20 minutes just browsing what's the cheapest first and then work my way up to the most expensive. Tracy, read my comment. Tracy. Oh, okay, I just saw it. I'm probably not going to buy anything just because we're having to move sooner than what we were expecting, and I'm having to pretty much put all of my money into that. And I'm sorry if you're hearing cars go by. I opened up the car door because it got hot in here. Boxycharm needs to straighten up. I think they have the right intention. They have some good ideas. They just need a little bit of help executing it. And I was really hoping Ipsy would step in more and take over that. I got to the pay now screen and it kept reloading when I pushed the button saying internal error. 20 minutes. Boxycharm should not be giving you 20 minutes. I'm sorry. I'm the type of person, I'm going to go into Sephora, I'm going to go through and I'll be like, ooh, I want this, I want this, I want this. I'll put it in my little carrying bag. By the time I get up to the counter, I've already talked myself out of half of it at least. Did anyone get the Ofra items on pop-up? I did get sent some PR for pop-up. I got the Latte Original palette. Hey, Ann. The Dominique Cosmetics Latte #1. I got that. I got a primer from Tula. I got a face and eyeshadow palette set from Ofra. What else did I get? Oh, I got a lip gloss from Zoeva. I meant to have that video recorded today and uploaded, but because of all this mess, that's why I'm in my car. I'm hoping to film that. You may see me actually filming in my car quite a bit, or I'll be filming in a, just wherever random till we can get this figured out. My whole filming space is tore apart and everything is crammed. Like, I had to bring everything into my bedroom because all my makeup and my skincare, I didn't want anything going bad, and so I have no room to actually move in there. No one can pick items in 20 minutes. You need to read the descriptions. See, that's not right. Like, 20 minutes. You cannot expect someone, like, I'm not going to go in there. Oh, what if they want people to impulse purchase? Because they know there's a clock. You only got 20 minutes. They're not going to give you time to think about it. You need to go ahead and get it done and get out. If they're watching this live, they're probably mad at me right now. They charged me dozens of times for one order due to site issues. That happened to me too. Are you moving into your tiny house? We actually haven't gotten to finish building it. We're in the process of getting some work done on it, and then COVID hit. Our contractors all canceled. YouTube basically took away some of the money that they would give their creators in the beauty space, and they started focusing it on channels that were covering COVID and stuff like that. So I was having to use my savings that we had put aside for that to pay my bills. So we just recently got our money, like, enough to go ahead and get started on things, but we have to move. We have to move it because my roommate is actually selling this house. And whenever we move it to the permanent site, and we're hoping to get it moved this weekend, then we'll be able to go ahead and finish everything. And whenever we get to the fun part where the walls are up, we can start picking flooring, picking cabinets, painting walls. Like, I'm going to start vlogging that stuff. Is it that, what is up with pop-up loading so slow if we're on a time frame? 20 minutes wasn't enough time. I hadn't even gotten shipping notification for my mailbox yet. I'm not laughing because it's funny, but it's like, you know, you better hurry up. But me, I'm gonna take my time. Like, don't you rush me. Don't you rush us. But you know what? You gotta hurry up. You gotta get out here before the store closes in 20 minutes. Okay, Devin is out here. He's already grilled the burgers and stuff, and he's just sitting there. He's like beside my car looking at me like a creeper. Just sitting there like, he's so cute. I'm probably going to have to get off here in a minute. I just wanted to just kind of touch base with you guys, figure out what everyone chose. What was your experience today? Send me some of your strength. I've been subbed to all 3 since the start of 2 and Boxy. It was overloaded and then crashed, so they placed us in a waiting room for an hour and then 20 minutes to shop. Boxycharm did us dirty. I don't like that. They've had issues before where it messed up and they just went ahead and shut it down, and then people were able to place orders like randomly before it got shut down. They've always had trouble with pop-up whenever, I can always tell whenever they start advertising pop-up super heavily, that site's going to go down. It's just inevitable. Pop-up for me is slow loading. It takes 2 hours to get through everything. Whoa. Someone got charged 27 times for their pop-up order. Oh my gosh. I would be pissed. My bank would be pissed. They'll be like, dude, you ain't got enough money for this. What are you doing? Thank you, Tracy. Almost ended with 7 eye pencils due to the site issues. I actually have that in my box. I haven't had a chance to play with it yet. Okay, hold on. If I downgrade my Luxe to the base box and later on I see a sneak peek of something that I will be getting, or that we'll be getting in a Luxe box, will I get it right away? Or okay, so if you decide to go ahead and deactivate or cancel Luxe and then say the last week they sneak peek something that is just, I have to have it, don't care what, I have to get this item. When you go to reactivate, it's going to put you on a waiting list, and then the date they start charging on the 1st, or it'll be on the 2nd, depending on what day of the month it is, they'll start pulling those people off of the wait list in order that they were put on it. But my experience here lately, there's not been anybody that hasn't been brought off the wait list. But you won't be able to choose. If you chose an item and you deactivate, you miss choice time. So you risk not getting the item that you specifically wanted as far as choice goes. If you've already saw choice today and you're like, none of these things really appeal to me, that's fine. I would go ahead, hold off and wait to see what the other spoilers are. Like I said, Boxycharm's probably going to get mad if they see this live video. It's just, I ain't got much money. I have to be very strategic in what I purchase right now. With us trying to get this stuff, get ready for our huge project. Devin's been having to buy tools. He got a table saw, and I swear that's his new toy. He's going crazy with it. I don't want to recommend something that would cost people money and they get stuff that they don't want. Thank you, Tracy. I haven't been live in so long. This is fun. I'm probably going to cut it off at an hour mark. We're about here 20 minutes. My order showed I had 4 of everything and kept updating slowly. Yeah, I misread someone's comment earlier saying that the OPV palette was a choice item, but it wasn't. And I'm sad. I really wanted that palette. I wanted to lock that one down. We don't have Joe's money, so they shouldn't be upset about the video. True. I mean, even before I kind of became part of their influencer group, if I have something that irritates me, I'm going to say it. I'm one of those people that if something's bothering me, you can kind of read it on my face. And I'm not, like, I've had several companies not want to work with me because I won't do certain things. Like, they want me, this one product, they don't want me to bash another company, but they want me to say it's better, like it's the best thing you ever had. And I'm like, well, can I at least try it? No, if we send you the item, you have to tell people this is the best thing you ever had. I'm not going to do that. Like, I don't need it. Like, just take it and go somewhere. And same thing with Boxycharm. Like I said, if something kind of makes me not angry, but I'm like, you should y'all not doing that. Sorry. Devin's really wanting to stay out here. He's brought a blanket outside. Like, we've got our dogs out here with us too. Okay, Christina brings up a good point. I can understand site issues. They happen. It's going to happen with companies, but she said that there wasn't any communication from them. I haven't been on social media all day today. I was only on in the beginning and then just a couple minutes before I got ready for the live, and I didn't see anything. I was with my mom getting some stuff done over there, so I may have missed it if they did bring it up, but I mean, they should at least address it, apologize, or do like they've done in the past and just take the site down and be like, guys, it's not working out. There's some major issues going on here. We don't want you to sit at your desk or on your phone for an hour and then have 20 minutes. Like, let's just go ahead and shut it down and we'll pick it up another day. I would have preferred that. Like, people got stuff to do. Oh yeah, and speaking of stuff to do, that's my laundry basket back there. And I'm actually in my car. I've never shown it on camera, or maybe I have. This one, it's a Veloster Turbo. I love this car. It's fun driving it. So you're going to be seeing this a lot if I end up doing like vlog style videos in my car. I got the OPV palette. Hey Lila, are you wanting to come up here? I don't know if you can. You can, well, yeah, she said I'm doing it. Hey Lila. Sorry if she's making a bunch of noises. She saw me sitting here and I'm like smiling and talking to something that's not her, and she's like, I need to figure out what this is. Do you want to go sit over there? There you go. Sorry. Then it keeps getting rescheduled. They just need, I really was hoping that whenever they teamed up Boxy or Ipsy, that their site issue problems would be fixed. Because Ipsy, I had Ipsy a long time ago and I canceled it because I kept getting repeat items. And since then, like, everyone's been talking positively about it, but even then I remember they had their stuff in order. Their whole system, the add-ons, everything was so good. A response is okay, but a statement taking accountability would have been nice. Exactly. Tracy Smith, puppy time. Yeah. She just wants attention. That's my pretty girl. Yeah. She's the one that, if you've been on my channel for a while, I was worried. We thought we were going to lose her because her back was messed up. Do you have to get in the back seat? She's thinking about it. She's actually Devin's dog, but she prefers me, so I'm her favorite. I have Mia, the other dog, and she's an Australian Shepherd mix of some sort, and she's technically my dog, but she loves Devin more. Pop-up was distracting me from doing our taxes. Still haven't done mine yet. Oh gosh, today's tax day. Today's the last day. Unless you get an extension. Ipsy does have a good app. Ipsy, that app is fire. Their app is so good. How long did it take for them to refund your money for multiple charges on the same order? Mine got done like once. Like, I didn't even realize it had happened. They emailed me saying, hey, we've noticed that there was an issue with an order. you may have been charged multiple times, and they said that we've recognized the issue, we've refunded it, and then you'll get a refund within 3 to 7 business days. I think I got mine in 2 days. Like, it happened really fast, but that depends on your bank. And also, whenever that happened, people got charged like so many times. People who only got charged once, they were sent like 12 Huda Beauty eyeshadows. Like, people were getting so many multiples of products. It was crazy. And I actually had that happen to me too. Still on that order where they charged me multiple times, I got sent 3 sets of Luxe brushes that I didn't pay for. Like, I only paid for one, and then I contacted their customer service team about that, and they were like, you know what, it's okay, it was our mistake, please enjoy these items. But I was going to send them back. I was like, I know somebody's going to be upset if they wanted those brushes, and they couldn't get them, so if you can send them to someone else, like, I'll ship them back, they've not been touched. But they just, I guess for sanitary reasons, they couldn't do that. Lila, are you perfectly fine just hanging out in the back seat? She looks like she's getting ready to go to school. I wish I got a whole set of brushes for free. It was those Dreamcatcher brushes. They sent me 3 sets. And then I also ordered the rose gold set. It was like a 5-piece of face brushes. They sent me 2 of those, and I only ordered 1. I don't know how they stay in business doing that. Like, that's an expensive mistake. It wasn't a good box, but I did get the locks that month. Huh. So yeah, is there anything that you guys are curious about? Like, do we have any questions about the choices today? Again, I apologize for getting mixed up about the OPV palette. I seriously hope they have a high number of those. I think Boxycharm, there was a meeting I was supposed to be a part of like a couple of days ago, and I wasn't able to do it because we were trying to do stuff here. Normally they tell us if there's going to be like a high volume of something to kind of give us the odds of how many people could possibly get that item. I wished I had been at that meeting because I would love to know what the number is for that eyeshadow palette. The Dominique Cosmetics Latte palette. I'm going to have a video where I'm using that palette. I cannot wait. It's so pretty. Devin picks at me whenever I'm talking about makeup because I just, like, the first time I bought an eyeshadow palette, a Prestige palette, I, like, looked at it the whole way home. I didn't touch it. I didn't swatch it. I just sat there and I was like, ooh, pretty. And then I was looking at the way the light hit the shimmers and like, prettier. I was so happy. Do I have a boogie in my nose? Oh no. If I have one, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, Tracy. I'm gonna kick your butt. Yeah, because this camera is like right up in my face. If there's been a boogie here, I'm so sorry. And it's actually starting to get dark, which I'm gonna have to get off here in just a minute, but I don't want to. This is fun. Did you buy your LaRousse brushes today? I have not been on to pop-up yet because I did that quick look this morning, and then when I sat down, I was talking to my mom, like in the middle of our conversation, the thing messed up and it said I had an hour wait to do it, and I was trying to get stuff down there. If it's not sold out, I might, but God, I want those brushes. I want, in particular, the concealer brush. If I can just buy the concealer brush, I'll be happy. I did notice before it crashed that they had a bunch of Morphe brushes. I got the Hip Dot Clueless palette today. Wait, I want to see that. Lila, are you back up here with Mama? I'm going to look that up on here because I want to see what that is. And it's the Hip Dot Clueless palette. How many of you saw the Urban Decay and Prince palette? Like, I was kind of disappointed. Oh, that's cute. The 411 palette. Okay. Oh, I can't show it the right way. Okay. I might have to come back and do another video and actually show, like, talk about new releases possibly. But that looks super cute. I saw the print stuff lackluster and overpriced. The way that they were advertising at first, you could only see like a couple of deep purples and then like a deep teal. Like it didn't look that impressive. And then I saw another picture on Trend Mood where there's actually two palettes, and the second palette looks like a little bit more lighter pastel-y shades. They had such an opportunity there. I think they just failed. Okay, something about a starter box. Yeah, if the box is sold out and you sign up for Boxycharm after, they'll send you like a, not, I don't want to say a random assortment, but it's like just a little bit of a collection of some more recent items. Like a FOMO box, I think is what they call it. But yeah, guys, the light is almost gone. I'm getting both of the Prince palettes. Jen, please let me know how the lighter one is. I'm really curious about that one. That one looks a lot prettier. I just wasn't that impressed with the first one. It just seemed like, I don't know, it just seemed like something was missing or something was off. It may just be me. That's just how I felt. But yeah, guys, I guess I'm gonna have to cut this off because Wind Doves Cry. I love that song. I'm gonna have to get off here. I'm losing the light, and we've got to finish up a couple of things before we start to get ready for bed. I gotta take care of the dogs, the gliders, and yeah, they've been hanging out with me in this pouch. They went with me to town today to run errands. I want MAC blush so bad. Yeah. Yeah, good night, everybody. I really, really hate having to say good night. Hopefully I'll get our situation taken care of really soon whenever we move it, and then I can set my studio up. Whenever we finally get moved and we have the house set up, we're actually going to be buying a couple of other buildings, and I'll have my own personal office, and Devin will have his. So his stuff will stay over there out of the way. I'll have my filming space where I can film without any noise. And our house will just be our house and hopefully stay cleaner without all of our work stuff in it. So we're really doing the tiny house thing wrong now that I think about it. But anyways, I love everyone. I love you all. Yeah, like a homestead. Yeah. I don't want to go, but I got to. I got to eat some food. Everybody have a good night. And I will try to do lives much, much, much more often, especially this week while my setup is down. Bye, Jen. Yes, Deezy, I'm going to go eat. Y'all have a good night.